Welcome to JerusalemExperience.com, the place where you can watch videos from Jerusalem and its holy sites from your computer at home. The Church of the Redeemer is a German Lutheran Protestant church, and it is one of only two Protestant churches in all Jerusalem. The second one is the Church of Christ, which is located opposite to the entrance to the Tower of David near Jaffa Gate. The Church of the Redeemer is located in the Christian Quarter right next to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and within an area called Muristan, a name derived from the Persian word Bemarestan, which means hospital, as a reflection to the Crusader hospital that was there together with other churches, helping and serving the sick and wounded Christian warriors. One of them is the nearby Church of John the Baptist, that is built on top of the ruins of a 4th century church, considered to be one of the ancient churches in the Holy Land, for which I have a separate video. The Church of the Redeemer that we are visiting today was inaugurated on Reformation Day in 1898 with the presence of Kaiser William II during an historic visit to the Holy Land as the first Western rulers to visit Jerusalem. During his visit, Kaiser William, accompanied with his wife, Augusta Victoria, also laid the cornerstone for a hospital located on top of Mount of Olives and named after his wife. The new Church of the Redeemer is designed in a neo-Romanesque style. At the entrance to the church we see Christian and Persian symbols. In the middle is the symbol of the Lamb of God, which is a Lutheran icon based on the verse by John. To the left is the eagle with folded wings, a German imperial sign adapted in the 9th century by Panoramic, the first Frankish king to gather the German people into an empire. To the right is the Maltese cross, which was the symbol of the Crusader order of St. John the Baptist. Now let's find what is so interesting and unique about this Church of the Redeemer. Although the Church of the Redeemer is the newest church in the old city of Jerusalem, underneath the church there is an excavated area that ends the controversy over whether or not the Church of the Holy Sepulchre is located at Golgotha. Now let's go there. The first thing to see is an archaeological pier that exposes layers of lands from different periods. The deepest point, 14 meters, is a layer of worked surface which tells us that the area of the church was part of a huge quarry which was used for the construction of ancient Jerusalem and later on for the expansion of the city in the time of Herod the Great. At the edge of the quarry there was a soft rock area which was not good for worked material, thus was not quarry and over time became the Hill of Golgotha. When the quarry was no longer needed, it was washed and filled with sand and mud. Eventually, gardens emerged, and for this reason, Joseph Flavius named the nearest northern gate of the city the Garden Gate. During the excavation work, a garden wall was discovered together with 3 layers of the earth along this pier, showing evidences of agriculture. Although these evidences mark the site of the crucifixion, they also support the belief that the Via Dolorosa as we know it today is not accurate. Yes, the crucifixion site is where today the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, but the journey did not start at the Antonius Fortress and along the Via Dolorosa as it marked today. Some believe the trial of Jesus started at Herod's palace in the west side of the old city, and Jesus' last journey passed through the Garden Gate to Golgotha. In the year 70 AD, Jerusalem was intensively destroyed by Titus, and for 60 years the city lay in ruins. In the year 135 AD, Emperor Hadrian filled the quarry, and in the midst of the new city named Aelia Capitolina, some buildings emerged, including a temple for Aphrodite. A gate of this temple can be seen nearby at the Church of Alexander Nevsky, for which I have a separate video. In the year 325 AD, Emperor Constantine accepted Christianity as the Roman Empire religion and built a massive church at Golgotha with a corridor to the east and a forum to the south. During the excavation at the Church of the Redeemer, a wall to the south part of the forum was discovered, and we can see it right here. At first, it was believed that this wall used to be part of the old city wall. This is why, when the construction of the new Church of the Redeemer began, the foundation stone of the church was laid on top of that wall. In year 1009, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre was destroyed by the Muslims and the First Crusade began. When the Crusader regained control of Jerusalem, they rebuilt the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in a new form and to the south built the Italian Church of Saint Maria Latina. Part of an old Mosaic Floor of that church can be seen today at the excavation area. Later, this church functioned as a hostel and hospital for the wounded Crusaders. The current Church of the Redeemer stands at the exact layout of the Church of Saint Maria Latina, and part of a gate of this Crusader church, as we see in this picture, is incorporated in the northern gate of the new Church of the Redeemer. When we exit the excavation, we reach a beautiful garden and a museum that tells the story of the church and the area in more detail. Now, let's visit the tower of the church, which is the tallest bell tower inside the old city and reach the height of 7 floors above the ground. A narrow spiral stair of 177 steps will take us to the top of the tower. It is a dizzy climb, but the view from the top absolutely worth it. To the southwest, we can see the dome of the Church of St. John the Baptist, which we talked about earlier. To the northwest is the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and to the east is Temple Mount with the Dome of the Rock, and behind it, Mount of Olives.